Welcome back to another little tabletop review. Today we have the FN509 Tactical. So I'm gonna be back and read off a little bit of specs about these. They weigh in at about 28 ounces, have a barrel length of 4.5 inches. It comes with a threaded barrel. Suppressor high nitrogen sights, which is very nice because, threaded barrel. Standard has a 5.5 to 7.5 trigger pull. I have mine swapped out with an Apex trigger, flat faced, lovely trigger. It has ambidextrous magazine release, ambidextrous slide lock / release, however you prefer to say it. Standard railing. Now this one has a flared mag well. Don't remember who it's from, but it's a nice little attachment. I have a SIG Romeo 1 on it. It is a fairly good red dot. I do enjoy it. You can change the battery out without having to remove the battery or remove the optic from the mounting system. It comes with a standard MRD, I believe they call theirs, optic mounting system. Sits in really good. This is a very good shooting pistol. I cannot say I have shot it with the factory trigger, but from everybody I've talked to, the trigger is what was lacking. I believe you can now get them with FN's own performance trigger, which I have heard good things about it. It has a talon grip texture on it, because the normal grip texture, I want to say, is like diamonds, and it's real grippy. Like that factory FN texture is like little pyramids, actually, that just stick into your hand. And without gloves, you will have little pin marks in your hand. I have a little O-light on here. I'm a fan of these, wireless charging. Mounts to anything and everything, adjustable. It's a fun little light. I would definitely recommend these guns. I believe Brink Security uses the 509 for their standard issue. I don't know of anybody else who does. They submitted the 509 for the military, which lost to the SIG M17/M18. The one thing to really note about this, so for changing out the trigger, you have to knock out this pin right here. And I bought this with it already done, so they kind of hammered that up. So if you're not good at gunsmithing, you need to be careful about taking these pins out for swapping anything out. These sights work really well, especially from the factory, which, it's Trijicon. You expect good things from Trijicon, and they don't disappoint. It comes with a 17 and 2 24-round magazines, which is a lot of magazine for these guns. Well, a lot of capacity, really. Now, what I do wish they did for the FDEs was make that actually FDE, or the plate, to give it some contrast, but 24 rounds of whatever you can put in it. I love the fact that a whole bunch of this gun is ambidextrous, being I shoot left-handed. All my friends that I've let shoot it really enjoy it. I would recommend one of these just for the fact that it's feature rich, straight from the box. And you can have a good time shooting one. Please subscribe, comment anything you want to ask or know more about these guns, or if there's any ones you'd like to see on the channel.